Welcome to NCW Before They Were Stars, Part 2. I'm JC. I'm still hanging out with you here. Hope you're being safe. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. We're still dealing with this crazy time right now, and I'm going to be doing my best to hang out with you, heading back into the archives and kind of just diving in to some of NCW's best before they were stars. Let's feast your eyes on one of NXT's brightest stars. You know him today as Donovan Dijakovic, feuding with Keith Lee over the NXT North American Championship. But we in New England remember him as Donovan Dijack. And when Dijack made his first NCW appearance in August 2013 at NCW SummerSlam, yep, that was a show, everybody immediately knew what a big star Dijack would become, and in one of his final NCW appearances, Dijack competed in the NCW 2014 season kickoff, where Dijack would collide with the Native American Tomahawk, to which many in New England now know today as Iron Rip Bison.
Nobody's ever seen anybody as good as me. No one's ever seen anybody as good as me! Huh? I'm the pinnacle. Pinnacle of human evolution. These guys are all I gotta say. That's all I live for. Anyone as good as me! His opponent weighs in at 205 pounds from the Mohawk Trail, Tomahawk! Thing.
Are you ready?
I was born ready, Ref.
Timekeeper, ring that bell. Let's go.
It's gonna get dirty.
Chop! 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 Chop!
I'm gonna get shot.
Hey, I'll throw it. Come on, break it up. Let's go. Come on, back it up. Back it up.
All day, Tomahawk! no.
Say no. Hey, off the head. Come on. What do you say? What do you say? Hey, off the head. Come on. Come on, off the head. One.
This is what greatness looks like. You're watching me caught in your presence.
Cover. One count. Tomahawk, what do you say?
Just like your
Ring the bell,
people!
what do you say?
Give up!
He says no.
No!
What do you say? 2 count, that close.
Kenny! That's right. We're going to sit here and talk to you a little bit about one of the brightest stars of NCW's formative years in 2001 and 2002, Broadway Ken Phoenix, who would, of course, go on to join WWE and become a former WWE Tag Team Champion as a member of the Spirit Squad, Kenny Dykstra. Now, Kenn and his brother Mike Phoenix would make their NCW debut in March 2001 in Natick, Massachusetts at NCW's 4-year anniversary show. Now, at the time, we were led to believe that the Phoenix brothers, coming out of the Kowalski School, Ken Phoenix, was 17 years old, turning 18. His mom was even there to corroborate it with us. However, we would soon learn that Kenny was, in fact, 15 years old when he made his first NCW appearance in Natick, Massachusetts.
The following contest scheduled for 1 fall is a tag team attraction. Introducing first, from Oxford, Massachusetts, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Kenn and Mike, the Phoenix Brothers.
Who on earth are these guys? I don't know, but I saw them in the back. These guys are so pumped up, they got hair on their teeth. The Phoenix Brothers? They will rise from the flames. Now wait a minute. River Phoenix is dead, and Joaquin Phoenix wouldn't show his ass in NCW if you paid him. Are any of these guys actually getting paid? Again, 2 people I have never heard of in my life. Who the hell are these guys? Casanova, this kid's gonna take the business by storm. The Players Club is gonna take. Don't hate the player, hate the game. If Zero Tolerance weren't the tag team champions right now, I'd say that they would go up and win it. It's true. Booker T has more talent. It's a very good team right here. And these Phoenix brothers are going to get a tough initiation, much like you're getting right now, Stevie Wonderful.
These guys need to get in the ring and get the action started.
Wait a minute. These young punks, the Phoenix brothers, just came out of nowhere. The Players Club trying to tell these fans what for, like they really should. These fans need to be put in their place. And the Phoenix brothers go and grabbing them from behind like the punks that they are. Players Club now getting the stuffing whipped out of them. Casa over on the outside. Oh, yeah.
Weren't you paying attention, Steve?
I don't know.
The Phoenix Brothers and the other guys, the Players Club. That's all we need to know. I don't know what their names are.
Phoenix number
I
one.
really care less what their names are.
Phoenix number one just suplexed vinyl pants.
You're just mad because he's got better clothes than you.
I have almost the same pants on.
pleather versus vinyl. I take pleather. I'm sorry. I don't know. His pants look better than yours.
Phoenix Brothers look like they just got home from a Backstreet Boys concert, man.
They probably
what are they
did.
doing here?
I don't know. Oh, Phoenix, number 2, with an elbow. Number 2 now hammering on one member of the Players Club.
Brother team combination really doing a number on one half of the Players Club.
Punches. Off the ropes. Nice. Takes his head
Right down to the mat.
Tommy B.
Nice textbook suplex.
Very nice. These guys know what they're doing.
Yes, they do.
Oh, that's a show-off. That is a show-off.
That's a nice innovative move. That was a Greco-Roman choke.
He's choking him.
He's not choking him. If he was choking him, the referee would make him break it.
Nobody said NCW referees were bright.
They may not be bright, but
Here
they're
you
still
see
smarter than you.
Tag team cohesion right here between the
Casanova
Players
now with
Club
the
right
boot
now.
to the neck of Phoenix number 2. Casanova's got the legs. Oh!
Headbutt right to the groin. Gonna be no loving for the one half of the...
You know what they always say, nothing like a little head.
You should know.
Players Club taking control.
Wait, Phoenix number 1 trying to get into the ring.
Now these Backstreet Brothers don't know it. See now this Backstreet brother
Backdoor,
over here.
Backstreet, one or the
Backstreet,
other.
Backdoorian, Sting, 98 degrees thingies, whatever they are. The one's on the outside, and he's letting his brother get the hell beat out of him because he's distracting the ref.
Casanova just tagged out. There's his partner, Vinyl Pants. Off the ropes.
Really talk about...
Beautiful drop kick there by Shae Whitey.
You got... I don't know what kind of hat that is. A trench coat, plastic pants,
Pleather.
leather, whatever.
Feel these are pleather.
Shirt with... I don't even know what this is.
This is the shirt of an artiste, which is what I am.
You're an idiot.
Deal with it.
You're an
Yeah,
idiot.
it looks like a shirt of an artiste. It looked like Michelangelo wore that a few centuries ago.
Thank you.
You pull it off his dead body or something?
No, I actually paid $50 for this.
And my friend, that's $50 that you stupidly spent right there. But that is one ugly shirt. Then again, I guess it matches your face.
It really is an ugly shirt. Why did you wear that, man? What were you thinking?
That's just it. He doesn't think.
Nice kip up.
Hey, shut up and call the match there, Stevie Wonderful.
That's the plan.
Phoenix number whatever off the rope. Double underhook suplex.
Beautiful
Nice.
teamwork here by the Players Club.
Look
They may be brothers, but
Look
they
at
don't,
them lining up.
they don't have the experience.
Oh, super
Double
kick.
savate kick. Forget about it.
It's over.
Phoenix brothers are out of their league.
Number 1, 2, Phoenix.
Oh,
kicked
come
out.
on.
Is that Phoenix 1 or 2? I lost count.
Whatever. It's the one that's getting his butt whooped right now.
The chin crusher.
I believe that was a diamond cutter. Chin crusher.
It crushed his chin, didn't it? Takes Shae Whitey over the ropes. Phoenix number
Trying
2.
to drag Shae Whitey
is now
across
in
the mat,
ring.
but those pants are sticking into the mat.
Scoop, and he's down.
That was...
Now the ref should be counting this double team maneuver.
Marvin. Thank you.
What the hell are you doing?
Man. You need some. You are
You got a big old bag of chips here. That's disgusting eating while you're on the microphone.
You know, how professional is that?
You should be eating when you're on the... You're trying to be a broadcast journalist, and you're eating while you're on the microphone. That's why you're getting another big fat F. I'm talking to you, teacher. I know some people at that school. I'm talking to you, teacher. You're going to get expelled. It doesn't matter who I know. I know plenty of people have connections everywhere. I'm going to get your ass expelled. What about the rest of you? Hopefully the rest of you will follow. I don't want to see that. If it doesn't, then that'd be pretty disgusting.
Knocker. Clothesline. Shae Whitey is down, and so is it Casanova. Phoenix number 1 picks up Shae Whitey. Tags in number 2.
Nice suplex.
Oh, man.
Shae Whitey has just been broken in half. It's all over.
It's over. Phoenix Brothers getting out of Dodge before Casanova can come in there and save him.
The Phoenix boys. Phoenix Brothers. Fine up and coming team. They're going places.
Now, you could not deny the talent that Ken Phoenix had. And when Ken Phoenix split from his brother Mike and joined up with the mouthpiece of the East, Sean Gorman, immediately his stock rose, and becoming Broadway Ken Phoenix, the egotistical, cocky, young competitor, this would be the same man that would eventually go to OVW, and Ric Flair would be fawning over the talent of this superstar. We're going to go back to NCW's debut event in Bristol, Rhode Island in February of 2002, where Ken Phoenix, accompanied to the ring by Sean Gorman, would challenge TJ Richter at Silence the Violence 4.
I'll tell you people what. If you're a stupid moron, say what? That's what I thought. Now let me explain something to all of you. You might be wondering why I'm holding a video camera.
as we sit here and kind of go back into the archives and take a look at former NCW stars that would go on to bigger and better things on the national stage, I'd be remiss if I did not bring up Big League Brian Black, who would go on to the WWE as the network executive Palmer Cannon. Now, despite having a short stint there in the WWE, Big League Brian Black holds a very special spot in NCW history, as him and Mr. Muscles Frankie Armadillo would actually become known as the first iteration of the Maine State Posse, the MSP. also wanted to give a shout out to the reigning Evolve heavyweight champion Josh Briggs, who spent a good year in NCW developing his craft and working on the man that he would become. NCW is incredibly proud of Josh Briggs' accomplishments and look forward to seeing what he does. But we wanted to take a moment and really hone in on somebody with an incredible amount of history in NCW, dating back to 2010 when he debuted as a referee in Northeast Championship Wrestling. I'm talking about retrosexual Anthony Greene.
Yeah, this red socks, so it doesn't matter anyway.
What's that supposed to be?
Got the wrong sock.
Now, in that time, AG would become one of the prominent officials in NCW until the summer of 2013, when Anthony Greene found himself being antagonized by the maniacal Jack Krueger and Alex Creed. Now, this would bubble over until during a match in Foxborough, Massachusetts, AG would be pushed over the edge and actually prompted to step into the ring not as a referee, but as a wrestler.
You guys are too quiet! What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Come on. Fight me, little boy. Fight me.
Wait till this happens.
Get that over. You can do it. Don't touch him. I'll chop you again. I'm a better wrestler than I am basketball.
Do not disrupt the hands.
And make it quick.
Wrongler. Wait, is this actually gonna happen? Oh. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Oh my god.
Wait. You know what? Hold on. Yes or no? Do you want to fight him, yes or no?
Yes!
Yes or no? I'll tell you what, hold on. Hey, I need a referee out here. You know what? These people at Foxborough just got an awesome idea. Tanaka, you've been busy tonight, but stay back there. Tonight, right now, JT, I'm giving you full referee abilities. Your shirt, put the shirt on, make it official.
Make sure you
You should have thought about that before you came in the ring.
I need a poster at the same time.
sleepy time. You watch this match, and I want you to watch the vulture pick apart his prey. I don't really know what that means, but it's probably.
He's got some gun. Don't check.
I know that's not a weapon.
There's something in that light.
I had to make this special.
Oh,
I didn't sound the bell yet. Hold on, I wanted to make it special. It's my first time.
Sorry about that, JT.
Everybody, make noise. Make noise. You ready? Yeah. Bring that bell. What's for you? Watch the closed fist. No. Watch those fists. I'll tell you one time, watch those fists.
Down the middle.
Down the middle. I get him on the belt there. Come on. 1, 2. Get off of him.
Of course, that would eventually lead to an incredible run here in NCW with Anthony Greene, all good Anthony Greene, 21 and over. But AG's personality would take a dramatic shift after he shockingly betrayed Riot Kellen Thomas and revealed himself to be the masked man in NCW that had been torturing Thomas for months. And this would birth the new incarnation of Anthony Greene, somebody that would soon evolve himself into becoming Retro AG, the man that we know today. But Anthony Greene would use his Ox Baker Memorial Cup and use his guaranteed title opportunity to challenge his one-time friend, Lumberjake, to the NCW heavyweight title match at the NCW reunion in Norwood, Massachusetts.
It is main event time here at the NCW 19-year reunion. And this is the match everybody is here to see. If you look at the crowd, it is standing room only here at the Elks Lodge in Norwood, Massachusetts, because nobody wants to miss this main event, Dykstra.
Right you are. They have all came here tonight to see the NCW Heavyweight Championship match. All good Anthony Greene taking on the champ, Lumberjake.
I mean, best friends turned bitter enemies is the story of the night here, as the challenger and the winner of the Ox Baker Memorial Cup is going to make his way to the ring as the red carpet has been rolled out.
And here he is, all good Anthony Greene, escorted to the ring by his lovely personal assistant, Ashley Mason.
I think escort is the right word to use in that situation.
But Anthony Greene, he debuted for NCW back in 2010 when he was just a 16-year-old kid, and he was working as a referee with dreams of one day where he is tonight. He had dreams back in 2010 of someday being in the ring, main eventing for the NCW Heavyweight Championship.
You may not like the campaign that Anthony Greene has gone on to vie for the NCW Heavyweight Championship, and Anthony Greene has proven that dreams do come true when you put hard work into the equation, and now Anthony Greene has reached the moment we've all been waiting for.
I'm from Boston.
As Anthony Greene is one step away from becoming the NCW Heavyweight Champion, but to do so is no easy task.
No easy task at all, as AG's best friend, Lumberjake. I mean, these two have a long road of history together, and now they're fighting for the Heavyweight Championship. I mean, what a climax to a friendship.
I mean, here is the Heavyweight Champion of NCW, the man, the myth, the legend, the Lumberjake. The fans here in Norwood and all across New England absolutely love Lumberjake, but this is going to be no easy task for him either, as just worrying about fighting Anthony Greene is tough enough alone. Just worrying about fighting Lumberjake is a tough task on its own, but these two grew up together. They know each other better than anybody.
They were traveling to shows together. I mean, Lumberjake took AG Anthony Greene under his wing. He showed him what it meant to be a professional wrestler. And now you have both men fighting for what they want, the NCW Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challenger, accompanied to the ring by his personal assistant, Ashley Mason. He is the Bad Brother, the superstar of David, the legendary Great Judah, Jushin Thunder Liger. He is the Honey Bunch Sugar Plum Honey Yummy Yuckin. The ladies call him the Bronze Medallion, but he prefers the Razzle Dazzle Casserole. We know him as Mr. TV Ready with that paper you did, and your future NCW Heavyweight Champion, all good Anthony Greene.
The sparkles fly here in Norwood as Anthony Greene flew out his own personal ring announcer to introduce him here for this championship match.
And he is greeted with an echo of boos from the fans here in Norwood as Ashley Mason walks over to put down Anthony Greene's.
That is the Oxbaker Memorial Cup. This trophy right here is what entitles Anthony Greene to this championship match we have before us.
Well, that trophy got him the match. Let's see if they can get him the championship.
He is the reigning, defending NCW heavyweight champion, Lumberjack!
Shae Daly introducing Lumberjack to the masses here in Norwood as we're about to get things underway. Senior referee Red Roche is in the ring, and Dykstra Lou, when it comes to a match of this magnitude, there is no finer referee to be in this situation than the man himself, Red Roche.
No, you're absolutely right, Ali. In a match of this magnitude, you want your senior official, the best unbiased official you have in your company to call this match. And Anthony Greene quickly attacks Lumberjack. I don't even think the bell is rung yet. And Anthony Greene already trying to get an early advantage over Lumberjack.
Red Roche erring on the side of caution, not calling for the bell. Now he calls for the bell.
And this match is officially underway.
Lumberjack scoops up Anthony Greene, walks around the ring, and just beals him right in the corner. And Anthony Greene, the expression on his face says it all as he kicks Lumberjack, follows up with an overhand right. This is not a smart move. That's why it wasn't a smart move, because Lumberjack countered it. Anthony Greene is a fine professional wrestler, but he is not going to match power in any way, shape, or form with Lumberjack.
How is Anthony Greene going to be able to get Lumberjack off his feet? That's going to be the big story around this matchup, is that how is Anthony Greene going to get Lumberjack down? I mean, there's a big size advantage for Lumberjack, and he'd be a fool not to use that to his advantage.
Normally I would say Anthony Greene has to tire out Lumberjack with his speed, but of course, I've trained with Lumberjack, and he doesn't wear down that easily. He doesn't get tired that easily. Lumberjack with a huge sidewalk slam onto Anthony Greene. Anthony Greene rolls outside the ring, but as I was saying, Dykstra Lou, Lumberjack doesn't get tired that easily. Anthony Greene's going to have to keep hitting move, and hopefully find that killer strike to put the champion away. Did you hear that chop, Dykstra Lou?
I think people in the next town over heard that chop, Batley.
Man. The fans getting involved, holding Anthony Greene against his will as Lumberjack unloads on his former best friend.
Anthony Greene trying to find a way to fight back, though, with the fury of his own.
Anthony Greene needs to follow up with something big right now. He can't go toe-to-toe with Lumberjack. Get the X-ray machine out. I think Anthony Greene just broke his hand.
Anthony Greene made his in-ring debut as a wrestler back in 2012, and honestly, he's really never looked back, becoming one of the hottest wrestlers in New England. And I spoke to him at Saturday Night Live, and had to place a couple bets for him. He had his trip up to Vegas later that week, obviously, Atlee.
Ashley Mason is in the ring. Get her out of here, Red. She has no business being in that ring.
Look at Anthony Greene. He just used a hairspray. That's a championship move by Anthony Greene. I can't even hate it. He's the underdog in this fight. Why not use a little hairspray? A little hairspray never hurt nobody, right,
Anthony Greene using the cheap shot of all cheap shots on his former best friend. Lumberjack could very well be blind right now.
Lumberjack cannot see. I don't think he knows where he is right now. And Anthony Greene is taking full advantage of that. Anthony Greene doesn't care how. He just wants to become the champ at NCW.
Old adage is, Dykstra Lou, if you can't see, you can't fight. If you can't fight, you can't win.
Ooh, that's a thing of beauty, Atlee. I like that one.
Anthony Greene is going to do whatever it takes to walk out of Norwood as the NCW heavyweight champion.
And you can tell the crowd in Norwood is trying to get Lumberjack back in this match, but I don't even think I just think he can't see.
I don't even know if his vision has been fully restored. It doesn't look like it has been, but that just tells you the depths that Anthony Greene will stoop to. He just attempted to blind his former best friend. I know friendships end sometimes and people have falling outs, but to try to intentionally blind somebody, that's just going too far.
Anthony Greene is a smart man. He knew the Foxy, Calvin, Cameron, Campbell wasn't really going to be able to help him out in this match. So what's he do? He has the lovely Ashley Mason by his side to give him the advantage he thinks he needs to hopefully become NCW heavyweight champion.
Ashley Mason earning her money as Anthony Greene's personal assistant. She very well may have assisted him to the NCW heavyweight championship, but don't count out Lumberjake just yet. There it goes, Anthony Greene using every bit of his body weight to turn over the large Lumberjake. Can he do it? He needs to go for the lateral press. Counter 1, 2. Anthony Greene wasted too much time trying to turn over Lumberjake, but that's what he had to do in order to get the lateral press.
Beautifully executed Bulldog to get Lumberjake off his feet. And sure, Anthony Greene didn't get the 3 count this time, but he got that confidence. He got Lumberjake off his feet. He was able to roll him up. Sure, it was only 2, but he knows he can do this. He knows he can take down the big man.
Anthony Greene reversed the Irish whip of Lumberjake and countered into a beautiful Bulldog, and now Anthony Greene has the rear shinlock on the big man, trying to wear him down.
But the people of Norwood are trying to bring Lumberjake to his feet, and it looks like they were able to help do so as Lumberjake with a fury of strikes to try and break that sleeper hold.
This is what Lumberjake feeds off of, the adulation from the audience. Anthony Greene, he just hit the 1D. He went the 1D.
New champ.
New champion. Wow.
The people in Norwood thought we had a new champ. I thought we had a new champ.
I thought we had a new champion as well. Red Rocher is calling it. It was the closest 2 count I think I've ever seen in wrestling.
I don't think there's anyone more surprised than Anthony Greene as he had his hands on his head in disbelief after Lumberjake was able to kick out.
Nobody kicks out of the 1D, but Lumberjake found a way to do so. And you have to wonder if that's playing mind games with all good Anthony Greene.
It might be. We are going to see truly the fight of the champion in this one as Anthony Greene, thanks to a little hairspray, was able to gain control of this matchup. And he's controlled ever since the hairspray incident, Adley.
Lumberjake trying to fight back, pushes off Anthony Greene. Anthony Greene ducks, comes off the crossbody, but Lumberjake catches Anthony Greene in midair and hits him with the fall-away slam. Just like Lumberjake would take those big redwood logs and throw them behind him in the Yukon of Canada. The champion, Lumberjake, throws Anthony Greene across the ring, and now is the time, Dexter Luke. Now is the moment that Lumberjake needs to seize in order to be victorious and retain the heavyweight title.
Absolutely pivotal point in this match. Both men down. Anthony Greene trying to use the ropes to crawl back up. Lumberjake trying to slowly get up from his knees. Both men are able to do so.
Anthony turns around. Lumberjake with a double axe handle. Comes back with another double axe handle. Ducks the right hand from Greene. Catches him. Up and down goes Anthony Greene. And the champion has gained control of this contest. Big splash in the corner. And Anthony Greene gets perched up to the top rope. Fires away with left hands, with right hands. He doesn't want to go for a ride. He jumps off the second rope. Lumberjake catches him. Up and down. Vicious choke slam by the champion. It is over. 1, 2. Wow.
Anthony Greene kicks out. Anthony Greene found a way to kick out after the chokeslam, and that just goes to show how bad and how serious he is taking this NCW heavyweight championship match. He doesn't know if he were to lose when he would get another opportunity at this, so he'd be damned if he made this a weak effort.
Anthony Greene slides off the back of Lumberjake, goes for a jawbreaker, but he catches him and down with the power slam. Red Roger in position. 1, 2. Anthony Greene barely kicks out.
Anthony Greene finding a way to stay alive. I'm not sure how. It just must be pure determination by Anthony Greene to somehow buy himself more time with this matchup. And you know, like we were talking about before, Atlee, the longer this match goes, I mean, you got to think it favors Anthony Greene a little bit. I mean,
nobody would think that, right? Lumberjack has a lot of cardio for a big man, has more cardio than most for a big man, as he's going for a muscle buster on Anthony Greene. But Greene slides down, rolls over, and plants Lumberjack with the picture perfect super kick, follows up with the second one, and that's going to be it. 1, 2, 3.
That is new champ, right?
No,
2.
Roche is calling
Oh my God.
He's calling the 2.
Anthony Greene, I'm just as shocked as Anthony Greene with 2 super kicks to Lumberjack, and the big man couldn't go down for a 3 count. Anthony Greene is in a world of disbelief right now, but he has to get back on Lumberjack and get the big man down again.
For our viewers watching at home on NPA television, wait a minute. Lumberjack goes for the Falcon Arrow. This might be it for Anthony Greene. Are you kidding me?
Wow, smart move by Ashley Mason. You see that, Atlee? Ashley Mason realized her client, Anthony Greene, could have been down. So what she do? Puts his foot on the rope, keeps it alive for him. And look at this.
Mason earning her pay. Calvin Campbell comes back out.
Anthony Greene has the belt.
Championship belt. He levels Lumberjack with the belt. He goes for the cover. Not like this. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, Lumberjack kicked out.
Give him the belt already.
Lumberjack kicked out.
Give Anthony Greene the belt already. What does he have to do? What else does he have to do to put the Lumberjack down? We saw we thought we saw the last of the Foxy Calvin Cameron Campbell, but he just came back out, stole the new championship belt right in front of us, and almost gave his client,
Anthony Greene wants to win this
his
belt.
friend.
He has to win it like a man. Jake ducks, picks him up, puts him right on the top rope. Anthony Greene fires away with the left hand. Lumberjack goes back to the right hand of his own, sets him up once again with a muscle buster, walks him over, goes up, and bam!
Big muscle buster.
Good night, Irene. It is all good for Lumberjack.
And there you have it. Somehow, some way, Lumberjack.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Lumberjack finds a way to retain the NCW Heavyweight Championship.
Give credit where credit is due to Anthony Greene. He pulled out all the stops. He used Ashley Mason. He used Calvin Campbell. He used the championship belt. He used the bottle of hairspray, for crying out loud. But in the end, Lumberjack reigns supreme. He is still your NCW Heavyweight Champion.
I want to thank you all for hanging out with me for part 1 and part 2 of NCW Before They Were Stars. I'll be doing a few more videos like this over the next few weeks until we can kind of get back to some kind of normalcy, get back out into the world, and then back into doing some brand new NCW live events in Dedham, Bristol, North Attleboro, and all over. So I want to thank you for hanging out with me. We'll see you soon. Just hang tight. Check out our YouTube page. Check out the streaming home of Northeast Championship Wrestling, NCW Unlimited. It's at Pivot Share, the ncw.pivotshare.com, and we'll see you all real soon.